I'm here with UAPB TV at the annual Aquatic Sciences Field Day, where high school and junior high students from all over the state of Arkansas come to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff to learn more about the aquatics field. Today, I got to speak with the interim director for the Aquatic Sciences Department, as well as the advisor for the fishing team here at the university. Let's take a look at what they had to say about today's event. So could you tell us about the preparation that goes into making Aquaculture Day happen for the high school students here in Arkansas?
Sure. We have a number of different areas of expertise within our center. So on the aquaculture side, we have fish health, fish disease, aquaculture economics, water quality, and we try to get all of our faculty members that are experts in those areas to come up with posters and short little like hands-on demonstrations that they can try to interest students in our different areas of expertise. And then the fishing derby is fun, but also we try to make it educational, and we tell them different kind of baits they can use to catch different kinds of fish and so forth. And just general kind of sprucing up the place, and we try to set it up sort of like a circus with a fairway down the center and have everybody just flow from one event to the next.
Are the exhibits the same, or do they switch up based on the curriculum that the students are learning, or how exactly do you plan the exhibits that you're going to display here for the students?
Well, we tend to keep the same areas of expertise within the program over time, but you can change the details and show different ways to demonstrate different principles. So we don't have to change them every year because we only do this every other year, but we try to maybe change about 30% of them each time to make sure that there's something new and interesting for each group that comes out.
All right, thank you so much.
So there are different boats for different purposes, and what we demonstrated at the event today was the difference between the equipment, the design, the function of a recreational competitive boat versus a research boat that we would use to sample fishes. In a recreational boat, specifically this one that's designed for bass fishing, you have to incorporate speed, comfort, and fish survival equipment, fish maintenance equipment, so that you make sure that you get your catch back to weigh in alive and healthy so that it can be returned back to its environment relatively alive and healthy, so that we're not putting too much harm with to the resource that we are using. So by the end of the day, we hope to return all of our fish back to the water so that they can make more babies, so we can catch more fish down the road and others can catch that same fish later.
And what do you think the students enjoy the most when you show them the different types of boats?
Believe it or not, they liked the discussion about the live wells. So when I go through the walkthrough of the different equipment, the engine, the electric motor, all the controls for the boat, when we started talking about the live well and the science behind keeping fish alive, all the way down to adding salt to the water to help get their blood concentrations, their blood ion concentrations back in order after they've exercised, their faces lit up. They really liked that part, the sciencey of why do we have this tank in the middle of the boat, and why do we put stuff in it? Why do we have aerators to put oxygen back into it? That seemed to really click with several of the students, and I really enjoyed relating the science back into a fishing boat, because you think of fishing as recreation, you're going out for fun, but there is a lot of science that's built into these things, and the programs that we're trying to highlight, the fish biology degree we're trying to highlight here, some of the components of that degree, some of the information that they get from those classes relate to the designs of some of these boats and why they make them the way they make them.
Now, is this exhibit offered every year, or is this something new?
This has been going on for several years now, part of the UAPB fishing team's contribution to this event. So we've had this recruiting event going on for a long time, and since about 2012, 2011 or so, we've had this exhibit available for students to check out what's in a modern fishing boat and how does recreational or competitive fishing tie into the design and the function of these vessels.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
As you can see, a lot of dedication and preparation goes into the aquatics fair here at the university. Not only is it the fisheries department, but also UAPB athletics, where we join together as a UAPB family to bring education and fun to the students in our surrounding communities. For UAPB TV, I'm Dorothy Alaman.